Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Tuesday morning to you. What day are we today? We're Tuesday. Tuesday morning to you. So we're on a Wealth Tuesday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happier you. And again, doing some research into my latest book I'm writing and going through actually talk about Jeff Bezos, one of the world's wealthiest men. And doing the research said he started his company he got the idea back in 1993. He had a good secure job. He was working on Wall Street. He was actually one of the youngest vice presidents for this company at the time. So he had a very secure job, high paying job, and his career path was mapped out, if you like. He had it all going well. Then in 1993, so he came across two things that happened that changed his whole total mindset. Number one, he came across a statistical report, which said back in 93, the web or the internet was growing at 2,300% a year. That's how fast it was growing. So immediately he saw that, he thought, my God, this is something I've got to get into. He wasn't into any web thing at the time. He knew about computers, knew that area of his business was in computers, but wasn't doing anything online at that time. So he thought he needs to get into that line of work. So that is growing so fast. He needs to be in that and get an online business. So he actually did research and he thought, well, what online business can I go into? He had no idea what to do. So he went through 20 different ideas he thought about, which he could use to sell online to get some money. And the number one ended up with his books, because books had the biggest amount of single items. Number two was music. There was like 200,000 different music CDs that were available to sell online back in 93. Well, books, there was over 3 million books, different items he could sell online. So he thought, well, that's it. There's more items I can sell. There's more people who will buy the books. So that's why he went into books in the first place. So he started his business off selling books, and Amazon was born from that simple idea of thinking, right, okay, how do I get a business online? It's growing massively at the moment, so I need to get on the crest of that wave. And he said, he had a secure job. So he thought, well, he's going to have to leave a secure job to start this business. So he thought the reason he made that decision, which was quite a tough decision first of all, was he thought, okay, when I get to 80 and I look back, would I want to think, oh yeah, I've just carried on with my career path? Would I want to think, hang on, I started my own business, which could get huge and could develop? He didn't want to get to 80 and think, what if I'd tried to start my own business? What if I'd done that? So these two things caused him to start Amazon and get things going the way they were. Was number one, he realized there was a statistic showing that the internet was growing at 2,300% a year. So he knew as a crest of a wave he had to catch a trend. And he knew he didn't want to look back in years to come and think, what if I'd tried it and just didn't do it? So these two core things caused him to actually develop Amazon, get it going, and become, in the end, one of the world's wealthiest men. But he started off just himself developing this business, online business, in his garage with a computer, and he's actually packing books on his own floor and sending them off. So it shows, it doesn't matter where you start, it's the idea of starting and actually putting work into starting and then moving yourself forward. And who knows where you'll be in the future, what wealth you can develop for yourself in the future by thinking, okay, it's down to me, what do I want to do? I don't want to get to 80 and think back, what if I had tried it? Let's just try it. If it fails, you can try something else. If it kicks off and goes well, who knows where you'll be in a few years' time. Happy days. There we are. Have yourself a good one. All the best for now.